Hola! Welcome to my channel. Today, we'll grand tour of Europe with Rizal and Viola. After the publication of Noli, Rizal planned to visit the important places in Europe. At the dawn of May 11, 1887, Rizal and Viola they left in Berlin by train. Their destination was in Dresden. Rizal and Viola tarried for some time in Dresden. They visited Dr. Adolf Meyer, who was overjoyed to see them. In the Museum of Art, Rizal was deeply impressed by painting of Prometheus Bound. So, they also met Dr. Jager and heard their plan to visit Leitmeritz in order to see Blumentritt. He advised to wire Blumentritt, because the old professor might be shocked of their visit. Fischer's meeting with Blumentritt, at 1:30 p.m. of May 15, 1887, the train arrived railroad station of Leitmeritz. Professor Blumentritt was at the station, carrying a pencil sketch of Rizal, which he sent to identify his friend. Blumentritt got a room at Hotel Krebs, after which he brought them to his house and stayed Leitmeritz May 13, 1887. Beautiful memories at Leitmeritz, they enjoyed hospitality of Blumentritt family. The professor's wife Rosa was a good cook. She prepared Austrian dishes which Rizal liked very much. Blumentritt proved to be a great tourist, as well as hospitable host. He showed the scenic and historical spots of Leitmeritz to his visitors. Rizal and Viola visited the historic city of Prague. They carried letters of recommendation from Blumentritt to Dr. Wilhelm, professor in University of Prague. May 20 they arrived at Vienna, capital of Austria-Hungary. They met Nordenfels, one of the greatest novelists in that time. They stayed at Hotel Metropole. They also meet two good friends of Blumentritt, Mosner, and Nordmann. May 24 Rizal and Viola left Vienna on a riverboat to see beautiful sights of Danube River. As they traveled along the famous river, Rizal observed keenly river sights. The river voyage ended in Linz. They traveled over to Salzburg, and from there to Munich, where they sojourned for a short time to savor the famous Munich there. Crossing the frontier to Switzerland, they stayed from June 2 to 3, 1887, and continued toward to Basel, Bern, and Lausanne. Rizal and Viola left Lausanne in a little boat crossing the foggy Leman Lake to Geneva. On June 19, 1887, his 26th birthday, Rizal treated Viola to blow out. Rizal and Viola spent 15 days in Geneva. On June 23, they parted ways. Viola decided to return to Barcelona while Rizal continued his tour to Italy. Rizal received sad news from his friends in Madrid of the deplorable conditions of the primitive ziggourats who were exhibited in this exposition. Some of these ziggourats died. Rizal outraged by the degradation of his fellow countrymen. That's the adventure about Rizal and Viola to Grand Tour of Europe. I hope to learn some things about tour travels. Adios.